Hello and welcome to the United Stand. This is your latest Manchester United transfer news, and what a show we've got for you this morning. Griezmann, Ronaldo, Messi, all linked to Manchester United. I'm joking with you. You know, we've been doing this for 3 months. You've got to have a little bit of a joke. We have got a great show for you. It doesn't involve those three, so don't worry. But I just wanted to start off with this this quote. It's very, very funny. Obviously, Liverpool played Hoffenheim last night. Hoffenheim have a manager called, I'll get this wrong, Nagelsmann, who's 30 years of age, and he well and truly put Klopp back in his box last night. Klopp said after the game that Liverpool let Hoffenheim have the ball in certain areas where they couldn't hurt them, to which this Hoffenheim manager said, he would say that, wouldn't he? He's hardly going to say Hoffenheim played well and we were shit. And I thought that was brilliant. And that was from their manager. So already the best manager in Germany as far as I'm concerned. But talking about Germans, Julian DRAXLER. We are talking about who we need on the left-hand side. And I'm starting to feel that it's there for Manchester United if they want it. I mean, Neymar was there if we wanted to spend £200 million. I'll guarantee Neymar would have come to United over PSG. It was all about appetite to whether we wanted to spend that money. Separate argument, he's gone to PSG now. Some people would have spent the money, some people would say it's ridiculous. But I do think that Draxler is surplus to requirements. I was right the first time at PSG. There's talk of Barcelona. There's talk of Arsenal in a swap deal for Alexis Sanchez. Julian DRAXLER is a fantastic player, and for those people who don't know a lot about him, I think he's one of them people, you know the name, but do you really know what sort of a player he is? And what might surprise a lot of people is that he's actually over 6'1". I mean, I've said this summer, well, Perisic is perfect because he's two-footed, he's tall, he's strong, he works hard, he's skillful, and he can put a cross in. Name me another player in world football who sort of matches up to that, and I think that's why we were in for Perisic. Well, to be fair, I never really thought Draxler was available, but he ticks pretty much every box that Perisic does, and he ticks it a lot with a much firmer and darker pen. You can see the ticks better. You know, Perisic is, you know, the ink's running out a bit, but you know, he's 28. Draxler is just 23, so he is tall, he is two-footed, he is skillful, he's very fast, and he's good in one-on-one situations. If it's a toss-up between Draxler and Perisic, I'll put the poll up for you, but there is no argument. Draxler is the better player. His career went off a little bit. He was at Schalke, and he's been linked to United for a long time. Sort of a player, not that we're in for him, but a player that we've spoken about quite a lot over the last 3 years. He was at Schalke, he went to Wolfsburg, he's at PSG now. But PSG have got a lot of wide players, especially with that sort of Neymar. Draxler predominantly plays out on the left. He can play on the right. He can play attack midfield. I'm not saying we're in for him, but it's interesting because I think actually away from Perisic he'd be better and exactly the same sort of attributes. Have you noticed on these transfer shows, remember we used to wait for the yawn as well? We don't get the yawn anymore. I must be getting used to it. Another player we've been linked to, there's two more. Arda Turan, Barcelona. Sergio Roberto we've been linked to a lot. Arda Turan, Barcelona, Turkish, 30 years of age. We were linked to him when he went to Barcelona. Was it last summer or the summer before? And apparently he's surplus to requirements at Barcelona, looking to move. George Mendes is very close to the deals that he's done in the past. He isn't his agent, but he's close to that. George Mendes, Jose Mourinho. The talk is he might go back to Galatasaray, but there was some talk that United would be interested in him. I'm just going to kill that one dead really very, very fast. He's not a winger. He's not quick. He's not a centre midfielder. He really is... he's a typical Barcelona player, really. Creative, good on the ball, passing, this, that and the other. We've got Mata, we've got Mkhitaryan, we've got Pereira. We don't need Arda Turan. Mourinho is an admirer of him, but we don't need another player like that. We need a winger, or we need another centre midfielder, or we need a fullback. That's what we need at the moment. We don't need another Mata, Mkhitaryan, Pereira. We are well stacked there. So Turan may well be something that develops a bit over the next couple of days, but I don't see that at all. Draxler's one I'd like to see develop. We'll wait and see. Anthony Martial. Lots and lots about Anthony Martial yesterday that I was just sort of ignoring it. In a sentence, he's staying at Manchester United. His brothers said it. Apparently he's rejected any thought of a move. United want him to stay. He wants to succeed in England. He doesn't want to play for anybody else other than Manchester United. That substitute performance at the weekend, that 10-minute cameo, was sensational. There's no reason to sell him. We all love him. We did a poll on Vol yesterday. Vol, we're at United Stand on Vol. It's a new social media sort of Twitter stroke Instagram thing. Make sure you get on it and follow us on there because we're doing all our polls on there now. But we did yesterday who should start against Swansea, Martial or Rashford, and Martial got 70%. I think that's too much. I'll be happy if Martial starts against Swansea, but I'll be happy if Rashford does as well. I'm happy that we've got our two best flair players going head to head and both in form. I'm not really bothered who plays. Who would I pick? We'll talk about that on the preview tonight. Got lots and lots of extras for you on the preview tonight. I think hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Very interactive. Join us tonight live at 8 o'clock for the preview of the Swansea game. A couple of reasons we're doing it tonight. Mainly because it's an early kick-off on Saturday, so that sort of knocks things forward a day. But tomorrow, we've got a special show for you planned tomorrow night. So, yes, and I'm planning on bringing FIFA Predicts back on Friday night. We'll see. But preview tonight at 8 o'clock. Lots of new things for you. Looking forward to that. But Martial stays, and Martial's a big part of our season for me. Draxler's got me thinking. I've got to be honest, Draxler's got me thinking. Get voted in the Perisic thing. Give us your thoughts. Who else is there out there? We need a winger. It looks like it's not going to be Perisic. I don't think we can afford to go into this season without one. Mourinho wanted one. I think he's got to be given one. We do need another winger. And I know people are going to comment below and say, we've got Martial. It'll mean Martial won't play. Who else have we got on the wing apart from Martial? Is Rashford really a winger? Lingard certainly isn't. He's a good squad player, but he's not a winger. We need a specialist winger at Manchester United. I don't think Martial is even a specialist winger. I just think he's the best one we've got. We need a specialist winger. If we're not getting Perisic, who are we getting? I think Draxler we should go all out for. If he's surplus to requirements at PSG, he's better than Perisic. He's everything Perisic is. Tall, strong, hard-working, two-footed, skillful, but on another level up. I think we should do it. He would be worth 60 million. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. Get commenting below. I'll speak to you all tonight at 8 o'clock for preview, unless something happens in the day. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.